All right. Happy Halloween and happy Monday. Let's make it happen Monday. St. Louis Organics presents Montez at midday. And I'm your boy, Drake Montez. We're going to have some fun today. For sure. Sports, entertainment, and more. We're going to give it to you one way or another. But one thing is for sure, it is absolutely Monday for sure. Good people. How we doing? We got our Halloween costume on. We're tourists. We're tourists. Where are we today for Halloween, Drake? We're tourists. Where are we at? Anywhere you want us to be, kids. But it is Monday for sure. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. Means a lot to the crew, staff, everyone. We thank you all for taking the time out of your magnificent Monday to sit in and listen to us rant and rave about the world of sports. And it was one of those type of weekends where you can say, I already know, I got this, I saw it, but what a weekend in the world of sports it was. But high fives in the building, chest bump, let's hug it out. Got to get in there for the real thing sometimes. Get in there for the real thing for sure. If you tuned in for the show on Saturday, the college football show, we had a little technical difficulties the first 30 minutes of the show, so we do apologize for that, but you can catch us this Saturday for sure at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, leading you all the way up to kickoff. We know this weekend is one of them weekends a lot of people are going to be talking about in the world of college football. There it is right there. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. My homie Adam over there on the Illinois side. Happy birthday to you. Adam Boston. Happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary today, happy anniversary to you. Let's say you got married this weekend, as my homie in the Menden clan, Joe Menden's sister Elaine, got married this weekend. Elaine, congratulations to you right there, huh? Looked like the Menden clan had a great time. I enjoyed the pictures. It felt like I was there. You know, you ever see somebody and you feel like you there with them and you're not even there. You just got to get in on. You got to do that shoulder lean in dance. You know, that old man dance when you lean in. I'm starting to see why my father used to dance that way in my younger years of watching the old man shake a foot out there. Shout out to my little sister. She went up to Wisconsin this past weekend. You go, girl. She is not a cheesehead. She was just on a work thing. It's all good. There it is right there. Let it be known. Let it be known. Also, over the weekend, if you are moving into a new place, congratulations. If you got the keys to something, if you did something proud over the weekend, I support you. Okay, all the people that went to, I guess I want to say, how can I put this? The Halloween festivities over the weekend. Okay, who all went? Did you behave? Did you behave? Or are you now in a relationship since Saturday night Halloween party? If you went to work from his or her house that you met on Saturday at the Halloween party, raise your hand. Don't be ashamed. Todd, I see you back there. Melissa, yeah, I saw you yesterday, Melissa. Okay, all right. But it's all good. We're all grown, and everybody's here to have a good time and a lot of fun. Let's laugh. Let's hug it out. Let's high five. Let's dance. Hang out with your girls. Hang out with your boys. It's that time of the season. It's Netflix and chill. It's emergency relationship time because Thanksgiving is coming up. You're tired of your family questioning when you going to get a man, when you going to get a woman. Christmas coming up. Mm-hmm. End of the year. And then what we got? Playoff football. Super Bowl. then Valentine's Day. Those are 6 key important dates right there. Key important dates right there for sure. All right, let's get our 6 things out today to lead you in this great day I call Monday. It is one of my, I thought I had everything laid out and organized. I was going to talk, but things don't always go as planned, as I've been told. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things to get you through the day. These 7 things, you do it every day, we're going to be okay. Let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete with anybody other than yourself. Stay calm. It's on you. And laugh. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you a joke to get you through Halloween. What 2 of them? I'm going to tell you one. You got to pay attention to get it. Okay. You got to be real quick on this. Real quick. Right now, in your wildest dreams, what would be the most dangerous animal to have the ability to fly right now? I'm going to drink my water and let you think. The most dangerous animal to fly right now. The pig. You know why I say the pig? How many people have said something? I'd be damned that when pigs fly, why let that happen? You know how many people going to have sex if a pig could fly? I always wanted to know how many people had to put out when the Cubs won that World Series. Because it had been 2,000 years since the Cubs won the World. How many people said, I will give you a hand job when the Cubs won the World Series? This might have been in 1979, 84. Did you knock on his or her door and say, hey, pay up? Pay up. Let's get on Mondays hanging out with Montez. Another one, why couldn't a teenage ghost get a girl pregnant? Because he had a Halloweenie. If you like those jokes, I'll let you know who wrote those for me. If you don't like them, let me know. I will fire that person right now. That's how we're rolling from now. That's how we're going to roll from now. But over the weekend, some interesting things I found out and I want to share with you. And then we'll get into the football madness. We'll get into all that. But right now, as we stand, in the movie Friday, there was a character named Felicia. We all know that. Bye, Felicia. Everybody's had fun with that. But in the movie, we don't know nothing about Felicia. It appeared like she was a crackhead. It appeared like she was an alcoholic. It just appeared that she was on something. But we never actually heard from Felicia. So the young lady that played Felicia put out a very powerful and impactful message. To play that role, and 30 years later, people still have negative connotations with that name, Felicia. That's interesting. But peep that out. Ain't that something, though? We know nothing about Felicia. We just assumed from that little glimpse, well, a couple little things that she did that had the tendencies of a person that would do that, would be on crack or an alcoholic or something. But we don't know that. So apparently behind the scenes right now, they're trying to work on the backstory of Felicia. How about that, huh? All right. Up next, we got Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts from Steel Magnolias. Loud, love it. That Julia Roberts. Did you know the connection that her and Martin Luther King Jr. have? It's amazing. So back in the day, Julia Roberts' parents had a dance studio in Atlanta at a time that we didn't play together, meaning black and white. Coretta Scott King reached out to the studio, and Walter Roberts happened to answer the phone, Julia's dad. The kids are given permission to go there. So her kids are playing and hanging out at this Atlanta studio that is owned by Julia Roberts' parents. Well, Julia Roberts' mom is pregnant at the time, and I guess a friendship is formed. I guess some financial stuff happened in a way, not in the Roberts way. So Martin Luther King Jr. paid for the birth of Julia Roberts. Wow. 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 The Denver Broncos. I'm going to get into that later. Okay. Next up, I got to tell you about this right now. Between Tennessee, Jackson, Mississippi, London, and Buffalo, I don't know which was more lit this weekend. You be the judge. Who was more lit this weekend? Tennessee, Jackson, Mississippi, London, or Buffalo, New York last night? Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me about what you saw this weekend in the world of fandom. Damn the athletes. What about the fans? It's Halloween weekend. Did you see the creativity? Did you see the creativity this weekend, what the fans brought to the table? Now, Tennessee with the Halloween uniforms, we're not worthy. We're not worthy of that. That right there was phenomenal itself, so thank you again. But Jackson State, Jackson, Mississippi, go on YouTube. I want everybody to go on YouTube and just look at all of the videos, especially for the ones who have never been to an HBCU game before. You should do yourself a favor and check this out. I'm talking about entertaining value at its finest. Now, I've been on the yard down in Southern. I've been down to Mississippi. I've been to Johnson C. Smith. I've been to North Carolina Central. I've been to A&T. I've been to Bethune-Cookman. I've been to a lot of HBCU games. But what happened this weekend was something else. I know a lot of people are saying, but what about the water crisis in Mississippi? Look, apparently that's not an issue right now. But the way they showed up and showed out in Mississippi this weekend, and as a person who's been to a college game day before, when you see that RV pull in, that big bus pull in, I felt like a kid, like I was going to see Santa or going to Disney World for the first time as a grown man. True story. And then we had to go to London. As a Bronco fan, I never thought that many Bronco fans were in London. It was a sea of orange. I was like, oh my God. Shout out for Taylor for stopping by to check out a little Bronco action here at the Studio 70. Appreciate Taylor for swinging on through another Bronco fan. But he was like, Dre, how can I watch this game? Come on over, buddy. Got you covered. And then last night for the nightcap, Buffalo Bills. And nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. Did you see the fans? Did you see the creative? Did you see the fan with the full buffalo on his head? Yes or no? Did we see that? That's somebody's husband. That's somebody's son. That's somebody's father. I'm talking, that had to be a $10,000 hat. I mean, it was about this big. It was a full buffalo, but just his face was right here with makeup. These are everyday people. These are not people in Hollywood behind the scenes. These are fans. I want to applaud the fans that showed up and showed out this weekend across the board in all the sports, including Wisconsin women's volleyball team. The Wisconsin women's volleyball team. Questions, so many. NASCAR. See, I find it mighty funny when I tell my friends about NASCAR. When I really got into it, like about 35 years ago. One day, this sport is going to go a place that no one thought it could go. And yesterday, so many people were messaging me, texting me, Dre, I see what you're talking about now. Proofs and pudding. But this weekend was fantastic as a spectator of sports. I tell you what, I was not disappointed. I learned a couple of things. Don't be polite, be real. Be real, for sure. College football Saturday. College football. As a Florida football Gator fan, and we played in the largest outdoor cocktail party this weekend. My buddy Ray from the College Football Show, he attended the game. He sat on the Georgia sideline, which is okay. He lives down in Jacksonville. Do as you will. I don't think we worked on the things we need to work on in getting over the hump as getting, hi, Anthony, our quarterback prepared. Still have a little difficulty picking up the defense. He reads it a little bit too late. Got to work on that. Georgia, on the other hand, they look good. Shout out to my friend Cassie on the way back from Red Rocks, her and El Ari and my man Brunusco. But Georgia looked good. They look good. Hey, they won the game. They won the game. I want to know what's going on with this Tennessee team. Did you see the hypeness of that game? The Halloween uniform, the way the tee opened up, the light show. Did you see that? I don't think Bama does that. Kiffin has something special in Tennessee. As a Florida football Gator fan, at least we keep it in the SEC. At least we keep it in the South. I'm ready for this weekend coming up. I'm really ready for it this weekend. I had a chance to watch that Jackson State Southern game before the rain delay. I like the fact that ESPN showed the entire halftime show so everybody can see everything about HBCU halftime show. I like the fact that both schools brought out their average white band members to dance. I thought that was pretty cool. The sisters that were shaking it on the sideline, the majorettes, you know, I'm swag, you swag. I'm swag, you swag, I'm swag, we swag. What is swag? What is swag? What is swag? I tell you what, I enjoyed it all. I enjoyed college football this weekend for sure. Also with Michigan. I didn't know that former North Carolina defensive player, my dude, we just go to the same barbershop, true story. Fourth Ward, my man Gene down in Charlotte. Chris Jenkins. Cullen Jenkins' brother who played for the Packers. But Chris Jenkins played with the Panthers as well as the Jets, Jets. Didn't know he had a boy playing with Michigan, also named Chris Jenkins. Come from good pedigree, my man. Big fan of your dad. And one key question I have, we're going to take a little break, and we're going to talk about what happened in the world of football. I have a question for you. We've all heard that term, the sound of one hand clapping. You know, when nobody's listening, and you have something, you know, you're bringing to the table. You have something that you really bringing to the table. I mean, do you still keep talking when you're trying to? What I mean by that is not everybody understands what we're trying to say or do. They don't. Let's just face it. Some people just don't get it. Do you overdo it in trying to get your point across or the understanding message, or you just let it go? I'm asking for friends out here. What do you do in that situation? Do you keep talking even though they don't understand what you're saying and you bring in valid points to the table? Let me know what you think about that. Type in, share your comments, thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the show. Comment, do what you will. Follow us on YouTube, Dre Montez, TikTok, Dre Montez63, Twitter at W2B Dre Montez, Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast, Facebook, Who's to Blame the Podcast. Don't forget to get caught up on our latest episode of Who's to Blame the Podcast, episode 498. We're going to take a little break here and come back and talk more sports with you on STL Organics Presents Montez at Midday. Be right back.
Mountain Man as smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
What up, good folk, and welcome back to St. Louis Organics Presents Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez. Again, shout out to all the sponsors. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I can't believe we're getting real close in 2 weeks. Episode 500 of our podcast, Who's to Blame? My. Time really does fly when you're having fun. It really does. But yesterday was one of those days in the NFL. Oh, by the way, shout out to my neighborhood for putting on one hell of a block party. Last year when I moved over here, it was going on a Saturday. I'm trying to enjoy the day and watch college football. And I hear this noise. What the hell is going on here? I look outside, there are balloons, there's a fire truck, there's a band. This was last year. I'm like, where did I move? What just happened? Well, it's an annual festival that they do to raise awareness and do a trunk or treat for the kids. And they had a little fundraiser for Vision Performing Arts. It was a very nice, well put together event and great music, by the way. And thank you for the beer, Four Hands Brewery. One of those events, for not to be that many little baby son of a bitches in the area, that was a nice event put on for the kids in the neighborhood in the daytime. Also, this Albert Pujols theory that he gave the catcher a cork bat, stop it. Just tell me what is Valdez wiping on his pants. I have ethnic hair. I've used the juices and berries before. None of that shit gets on your hand. Now, I've never had the braids and the dreads, so we may have to talk to some people about that, but I will. What substance was on his hand? I've never known nobody to touch his hair that much unless he's a male exotic dancer. Is he one? So why is he touching himself that way? I need more information. I don't want to say that Houston is doing it again. All I know, the next time Altuve is being interviewed during the game, I hear any type of feedback, I'm telling. That means he's wired. He's wired. The BBB. I hope the Philly fans have fun tonight. Go Philly. Go Philly. Well, yesterday did not let us down, did it? Me and my NFL fans out there did not let us down one bit at all, did it? It was entertaining as usual. A little earlier than most, but hey, I enjoy it. I really do like early morning sports. 8:30, 12, 3:30. Then you got the 7 o'clock game. Hey, that's a beautiful, beautiful day. I think the NFL should give us an 8:30 game every damn Sunday. Let's do it. Well, how they going to do that, Dre? Put a team in London. That's what Sean Khan wanted to do any damn way. That's what he wanted to do anyway. First up on the dock, we got Denver, Jacksonville. As a Bronco fan, you already know. Here's what I thought going into the game. I'm not lying to you at all. True story. I was looking for the tank to get rid of Hackett and get rid of the weirdo quarterback. And they both could have found their way home from London on themselves. No, you can't come on the team plane. No, you get back any way you can, but you're not coming back with us. And the way the game started out, it is really true about the homework on Russell Wilson. Them damn hash marks. His tendencies, what he does when he gets the ball on the hash mark is true. Now that every team knows this, how are we going to fix this, Russ? We got to fix that. You have a tendency that you do since you've been in the league when you're on the hash mark, and it has to stop. It has to stop. Okay, we got to stop that. The gameplay in the first quarter was awful. We can get our first down, our very first down into the second quarter with 5 minutes and 8 seconds left. The defense won that game. I would like to thank and applaud my defense of the Denver Broncos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to my defense, the Denver Broncos. Thank you. If it wasn't for the defense, Russ and Hackett would be out of a job. But way to get the W, way to get the W. Got a long way to go. Sunshine, I think you got the right coach. You have the right coach, because when you have a coach that has been in a position like you before, when you go to an organization when you're young, they don't know how to utilize your skills. Now you get frustrated. You get down on yourself. You try to overdo it. You have the right coach to help you with that process. So hang in there. Next up, Carolina, Atlanta. If you watch that game with your child that plays Little League football, I bet your child turned around and you said, "What's going on, Mom and Daddy? Why that man do that?" We talking about the ill-advised interception? The way that game was played yesterday, see, Carolina and Atlanta have a very, very close, weird connection. Before the Panthers got a football team, a lot of the people in Carolina are fans of the Falcons as well as the Washington Commanders. That's what they were getting. So that game yesterday was a lot of hype, and considering what's going on with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, this game had a lot of inclinations on it. PJ, you did your thing. PJ, you did your thing. You did your thing. Marcus, I like the suit. I still think there's a bad juju be putting over Atlanta. I think you guys need to bring Matt Ryan back in for the weekend, walk through the whole team facility with some sage and figure out what he did after that 28-3 debacle. That building has not been the same since then. Well, that team hasn't. But on to Carolina. You know how I feel about kickers. I think Tony Romo and I feel the same way about kickers. You mean the Pittsburgh Steelers have a backup kicker who has a NCAA record in kicking, but he's the backup kicker. Explain yourself. Carolina. I don't know. DJ Moore needs to apologize to that kicker because that kicker should lose his job. I don't know how either of them got back to Charlotte unless they drove their own vehicle. You're not getting on the team bus or plane. Get back best you can, both of you. Discuss what happened today. And then I will have DJ Moore go out to a local school, local youth sports group this week and explain the importance of sportsmanship. Instead of fines, we should get our community service to some of these athletes. Remember the United Way commercials? United Way. We're here for you. How about we do the United Way with these idiotic plays and have these athletes go talk to these youth sports groups and coaches and show them the right way to do it. Make it make sense, Daddy. I can't. Chicago at Dallas. Controversy. Controversy. So Justin Fields, the first guy to throw 3 touchdowns against the Cowboys defense this year. You got to build on that, Chicago. Dallas. This running game has been at question sometimes when Pollard comes in the game for Zeke. I think Zeke is a little flabby. He doesn't feel challenged anymore. So I would put him on this. Get down to 215, 225. Earn your keep. Zeke would be my third down back. He would be my third down back. I like Dallas. I like that defense. But that running, if you got a defense and a running game and you got some receivers, you got something. Now we talking. They figure out this situation with the running backs. Be cool. Be cool. But Dallas, great win. I had Dallas winning yesterday. But Chicago, I would build on what Justin Fields did yesterday. Next up, we got Miami, Detroit. Detroit was winning the game again by more than 2 touchdowns. And they lost the game again? The Cheetah has averaging 120 yards a game in receiving. The Cheetah. Could we possibly get a back-to-back 2,000-yard receiver in the NFL? Inquiring minds want to know. I think Tua told me to shut the hell up. Dre, I'm healthy. I got this. All right. All right. As my 6'9" friend, Mark, I owe him because we bet on Miami games every week. So I owe you again, Mark. Arizona at Minnesota. I told y'all something going on with Clint and Kyler Hill Murray. I told you something going on. Something's going on with that team. But I don't care. Because Kirk, my favorite third cousin, and the Purple People Eaters of America, they won. With a comeback win, too. And I think there was a little spite in that game because of AP. But just a little bit of, just a little bit of, But can Minnesota get consecutive wins? We're going to watch that. Vegas and the Saints, give me my money back. Give me my money back, you Vegas bombs. Vegas. You know, I lost a bet to my friend Charlie, but I have to call him Daddy until this Sunday. It's over with. So it retires. It expires Saturday at midnight. Saturday at midnight. It's over. But Derek, what's Josh and Derek. What's you went and got Devontae 3 yards? 3 yards. But y'all best friends. You work out together. Y'all best friends. What? That's what you get. You wanted to leave Aaron for that. All right. Okay. Next up, we got the Patriots and the Jets. Jets. Can you make progress throwing off your back foot in the NFL as a quarterback? Anybody anybody got any input on this? Any input on this? Can you make progress when you are going backwards in the NFL? Because apparently Zach Wilson thinks that's possible. When they watch film study, I want to be right there like, I'm going to give you the remote. Here you go. Here, you get the remote. You control the forward, the pause, the rewind, the zoom in, the zoom out. Because I got to hear what you saw on that play to make you throw the ball. Here you go, Zach. There you go. See, it ain't fun, is it? How you think we feel? The Patriots. Bill Belichick has just passed Hollis. What? 325 wins in the NFL. Don Shula has 347. How fucking long did Shula coach? Goodness, man. But the Saints, I didn't see that shutout coming against Vegas. My bad on that, Saints fans. Who that? Patriots, good win. Next up, we got Pitt at Philly. I had picked that as an upset special. The tie could have turned, but AJ got that ball in the end zone. That was a good game. Philly special. That pickup is going to help on the defensive side. They already got the weaponry on the offensive side. They're looking good, feeling good. Keep the momentum. Jalen is keeping that nice composure. The Philly fan base. Philly has been off the chain this whole weekend. I don't think nobody that lives in Philly is going to work until Wednesday. There's too much going on. If you own the company, your name on the door, you're not going to work till Wednesday. There's no way possible. There's no way you went to work today. World Series tonight. Nobody in Philly went to work or school today. Nobody. Next up, we got Tennessee at Texas. Who's going to tackle that dude, man? Who's going to tackle that dude? That's a business decision to get in front of him. 200-yard rushing game. Malik, calm down. You may have to play another 2 weeks. You may have to film study, relax, take your time. You got team support there. But let's understand the opportunity at hand. The Houston Texans, I don't know what to tell you. I can't believe in a team, a supported team, where the ownership group don't even know they have a team. Let that sink in. Next up, we got the Washington Commanders and the Colts. That game was kind of weird, too. That game was very weird. I mean, there's windows of opportunity here. There's windows of opportunity there. But it seems as though some don't get it all the time. And they're one of those teams. Both of those teams are one of those teams right there. But Indy, this quarterbacking situation needs to be figured out, as well as with the Washington Commanders. We know when Sylvania, was that fake or not? I don't know. I wish the Washington Commanders defense was really there, because my dude, Montez Swift, I'm trying to get him on the show. I've reached out to his people. His people have not gotten a hold of me, but I'm trying to get Montez Swift on the show. Montez Sweat, I'm sorry. Trying to get him on the show. Next up, I told y'all. What did I tell you about the Rams? What did Dre tell you about the Rams? I said, since they got the bag, meaning the quarterback, Aaron Donald, Cup, McVay, and the general manager, Snead, they all got the bag. They can't make no more money. That's it. So what they working for? I think Aaron Donald and Matthew Stafford will retire at the end of the season. My thoughts. Because they got the money. They got the guaranteed money. There it is right there. But San Fran, EMAC, the three-headed monster, rushing, throwing, and receiving. And when Dabo come back, like in the line from Malcolm X, there's too much power for one team. Psst, San Fran. Let's see if they can keep it up. Remember, they didn't want Jimmy G. They didn't want Jimmy G. They didn't want him at all. Now look at him. Speaking of looking at him, the G-Man in Seattle. The G-Man in Seattle, Geno Smith. Look at him now. Look at, when you get another chance, you ain't trying to make all that noise. Look at me, look at me. I'm just going to go out and do my job, coach. I'm going to do what I can. Make the plays simple enough for me to complete and understand and get us a W or compete in this team. Let me keep us in this game long enough for my defense to do the work and vice versa. It's not a Trent Dilfer situation. This is a comeback player of the year situation. And you see the penalty on Pete Carroll yesterday. He threw his hand, he hit the ref, and the ref said, off the field penalty, 15 yards by the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners? So we already know ref is a baseball fan. He is a baseball fan. Green Bay at Buffalo, because nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. Hey, Ron. It's what you get. It really is. If it wasn't for your behavior toward Greg Jennings before he left the Packers, if it wasn't for that, I'd probably be rooting for you. But the way that whole situation went down, I've been kind of looking at you with the side eye anyway since then. You said you have no receivers. You guys knew that going into the draft. What did y'all do in the draft? What did Green Bay go after in the draft? Did they go after what they needed? No. No, not at all. Not at all. That was somebody else's Christmas wish list that happened for Green Bay. But Green Bay still had a shot in that game. Still had a shot in that game. As great as Aaron Rodgers is, I don't want to hear he doesn't have this, doesn't have that. How did they get on an NFL team getting paid? Exactly. Now, Buffalo. I want to go to Buffalo. I was in the Navy with a young man from Buffalo, my man Isaac. And we had a bet. Well, I had to shave my head. No, I had to braid my hair. It was going to be to shave my head, but wife once said, no, you ain't shaving your damn head. So I had to braid my hair. It was Buffalo against Denver in that playoff game when that idiot quarterback of ours fumbled the ball and Buffalo won the game. But back to what happened yesterday. They look good. They look damn good. Buffalo is a city on television. I want to go. I want to go. But the people I've met that have lived in Buffalo, they're like, you don't want to go there, Dre? That's a fraud what you see on TV. I still want to go before they open up the new stadium because that new stadium looks like unbelievable. Unbelievable. Talking about something on the other side of the category right there. And that right there is the NFL Sunday Fun Day wrap-up. You got football original tonight. The Browns against the Bengals. Old Paul Brown himself, will his ghost be saying the boo-hoo-ha-ha-ha on this Halloween day? Halloween, man, it used to be fun. Well, it still is. It really still is fun, but you got the World Series tonight. You got football game on tonight. It's just so much going on. The weather is feeling good and feeling great. Daytime trick-or-treating is my best ever. Oh, yeah. Go to the mall right now and just go trick-or-treat. Go to any business, just say trick-or-treat. You're going to get something today. You're going to get you something today. There it is right there. Wow, what a weekend it was in sports. Again, the HBCU was just – it was on a whole new level. You know, I already knew what it was going to be like, but just to see the comments from the people and to see how much everything has been shared and how much has been talked about, I'm just overwhelmed. I told you coming into the year that HBCUs were up 38% in viewership because of the multiple platforms that you can capture HBCU games on. I think that's wonderful. Expand the platforms. I think we should be able to see every sport. Every sport. We should be able to see every sport. Now, these different fees, we had to talk. We had to talk about this. Baseball, you had to pay a free week or buy the subscription to see some games. The NBA trying to pull that shit off this year. NHL even getting in on that. Exclusivity. Yo. I thought we all throw in the trust tree here. Why can't we all be on one page? Why I gotta have 9 different packages just to watch sports? When I say all sports, I want all motherfucking sports. When it says all sports network, I want to see everything on there. Everything. And I think the next big thing to come out should be a television that gives us the grid. Include that in the television. Include it in the apps that come with the TV. Give me the grid, meaning I want to watch 4 to 8 programs at one time on my TV. Can somebody do that? Can we get somebody on that? Write that down. Get some people on that. Get some people on that. It's not an idea, it's a thought. It's a thought. I mean, why can't I have the stuff that they show in movies and shit? I want a TV that does that. Show me how much. Do the waddle, baby. Do the waddle. We are tourists today for the Halloween costume. I'm on vacation right now, and I'm in Zimbabwe. I'm at the local cafe in Zimbabwe right now on vacation. Yeah, I'll probably be here for at least 10 days. Also, game 1 of the World Series, my buddy, recently divorced. Shame on you, Becky. Who's the winner now? My friend. He won $250,000 because game 1 went in extra innings. I'm not moving. Unless everybody has their unless. Hold on now. Unless there are some things that have to be a particular type of way. But congratulations to my boy. You deserve it, man. You've had a hell of a 2.5 years of going through that, what I like to call hell in a handbasket. But hey, everything works out for a reason. And you, sir, you deserve it. Spend that money well. Enjoy it well. Live the life, brother. And no, he's not going to blow it all. He's type of investor type of guy. So he's going to be A-OK. Again, shout out to the Menden clan. Joe Menden's sister, Elaine, got married this weekend, kids. I may joke and kid about relationships, but Dre really loves seeing love out there, like Heather and Robert in Oklahoma. I love seeing that type of, Now, I've only seen Mike in Oklahoma with school teacher wife one time together at the 50th birthday party, with a 40th birthday party. They look good together. My homie Menden and Megan, they look good together. I love seeing that stuff like that. Bam and Anissa, love it. They got the upcoming nuptials coming up. Uh-oh, guys. Dre got another wedding to do. I've been asked to do another wedding. Yeah. This will be my 5th one. I got the 4th one coming up this week, and I got my 5th one coming up soon. Wow, I never thought I would marry people and have so much fun at it. But wow, what quite fun it has been. Guys, I want you to enjoy your Monday, the rest of your Monday. Do what you can. Don't forget to take your kids trick-or-treating. Take yourself trick-or-treating. Don't eat all that candy. Put some away, not on top of the fridge. And baby's going to find it. Put it somewhere they can't find it, okay? But get them babies out the house and take them trick-or-treating, because today is Halloween. Saturday was now Halloween. Stop lying to them kids. And for the ones who celebrate Halloween as it being the devil's day and going to church, do your thing. Do your thing. We're going to get some music. We're going to get up out of here. And I guess we're going to let you guys do what you came to do and enjoy the rest of your Monday, because I will be getting some fried chicken today from Love That Chicken from Popeyes. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. Again, thank you to our title sponsor, St. Louis Organics Presents. And I'm glad Tabitha from Friendlies is okay. The Tabithia is okay, guys. She's back at it. Stop in, say hello. Let's dance, people. Let's get it on out the way. There it is. There it is. All right. All right now. Thanks again for tuning in to Montez at Midday. It's your boy Dre. Until next time, which will be Wednesday, I'm going to holler at you. Peace. Until next time.